Imagine a long, long time ago. Picture mountains covered in mist, rivers winding through wide open plains, and ancient forests full of life. This was ancient China, a land of myths and legends. Powerful spirits walked the earth. Dragons flew in the sky. Ancient temples were like doors to heaven. Here, among these amazing landscapes, the exciting story of Fengshen Bang happened. These stories, told and retold for many years, tell of a time of big changes and trouble. A powerful family, the Shang, ruled the land, but their time was almost over. People were starting to fight back. And heroes, both human and magical, were about to fight a huge battle that would change China forever. The Shang dynasty, a very long time ago, is important in Chinese history. It was a time of new ideas and culture. We see how smart they were from the detailed metalwork and the first Chinese writing, but the Shang dynasty is also a time when history and myths mixed together. The Shang kings believed they were chosen by heaven to rule. They had a lot of power. They talked to spirits using special bones, asking for help with their decisions. They gave gifts to the gods and their ancestors. This mix of humans and gods is the background for the epic story of Fengshen Bang. Fengshen Bang, or the Investiture of the Gods, is more than just a story. It's a grand tapestry woven from the threads of history, mythology and legend, creating a rich and intricate narrative that has captivated audiences for centuries. It's like a big, beautiful artwork made of history, myths and legends. Each brushstroke and detail in this artwork tells a part of the story, bringing to life the ancient world of China in vivid colors and dramatic scenes. People told these stories out loud for many years before they were written down. Imagine the excitement and wonder as villagers gathered around a storyteller, hanging on every word as tales of gods and heroes unfolded before their eyes. It shows us ancient China's amazing culture. The architecture, the artifacts and the traditions all come together to paint a picture of a civilization that was both advanced and deeply spiritual. Imagine storytellers sharing exciting tales of brave heroes, evil rulers and awesome gods. These characters were larger than life, embodying the virtues and vices that defined the human experience. Fengshen Bang, with its exciting characters and magical events, made people's imaginations run wild. The stories were filled with fantastical elements, magical weapons, mythical creatures, and divine interventions that transported listeners to a world where anything was possible. It became a super important part of Chinese culture. Festivals and celebrations often featured reenactments of these stories, keeping the legends alive and passing them down through generations. The story tells about the end of the Shang dynasty and the beginning of the Zhou, a very important time in Chinese history. This transition marked a significant shift in power and culture, and Fengshen Bang captures the essence of this pivotal era. But really, it's a story about the never-ending fight between good and evil, right and wrong, and how powerful destiny can be. The themes of morality and fate resonate deeply, reminding us that these struggles are timeless and universal. Even today, Fengshen Bang continues to inspire and influence. Its stories are retold in books, movies and TV shows, proving that the echoes of this epic struggle still resonate in the hearts and minds of people around the world. King Zhou loved fancy things and thought he was the best. He became a mean ruler. His time as king was full of cruelty and meanness. But the real reason King Zhou was so bad was his girlfriend, the pretty but evil Daji. Daji wasn't a normal woman. The story goes that I had the spirit of a nine-tailed fox inside me, a powerful and evil spirit. She whispered bad ideas to the king and tricked him, turning him against his own people. She was very cruel. She liked making up mean punishments for anyone who disobeyed her. The kingdom of Shang, once good and strong, suffered under their rule. Ji, the good Duke of Zhou, saw how mean King Zhou was and worried. He was an honorable and fair man, very different from the bad King Zhou. Ji, I saw the people suffering and all the unfairness, and I knew I had to do something. I couldn't just watch my country fall apart. Ji believed that heaven didn't want the Shang to rule anymore. It was time for a new family to rule, one that would be wise and kind. Ji. But fighting a king, even a mean one, would be really hard. I needed everyone to work together, to find strong friends to help, and maybe a little help from heaven. News of Ji's rebellion went everywhere. The whispers of revolution spread like wildfire, igniting the hearts of the oppressed. In every corner of the land, from bustling towns to quiet villages, the call for justice resonated. Men and women, tired of King Zhou's meanness, joined Jifei. They were farmers, artisans, and common folk who had suffered under the tyrant's rule. United by a shared dream of freedom, they left their homes and livelihoods behind to stand against the cruelty. Some of these were legendary warriors, each with special powers and amazing stories. These heroes were not just fighters, they were symbols of hope and resilience. Their tales were told in hushed tones, inspiring the masses to believe in the possibility of victory. Jiang Ziya. I'm Jiang Ziya, the wise strategist. With my knowledge of the stars and the art of war, I guide our forces. My strategies are not just about winning battles, but about outsmarting the enemy and ensuring the least loss of life. People say the gods gave me special knowledge. This divine wisdom allows me to foresee the enemy's moves and counter them effectively. My role is to be the mind behind the muscle, ensuring that every step we take is calculated and precise. Neza, and I am Neza, the young warrior god who can ride the wind and fire. My powers are not just for show, they are a testament to the strength and spirit of our cause. I bring the fury of the elements to our battles, overwhelming our enemies with sheer force. My fighting skills are the best. Trained in the ancient arts, I can take on multiple foes at once, turning the tide of battle in our favor. My presence on the battlefield is a beacon of hope for our troops and a harbinger of doom for our enemies. And there was Jiang Ziya, the brave warrior with a third eye that could see through any trick. His vision pierces through deception, revealing the true nature of our foes. With his insight, we can anticipate and counter every move the enemy makes. These heroes, loyal to Jifei and wanting to do what was right, became the leaders of the Zhou army. An army ready to fight the powerful Shang dynasty. Together, they formed a formidable force, each bringing their unique strengths to the table. Their unity and determination were the foundation of their strength, making them a force to be reckoned with. As they prepared for the battles ahead, their hearts were filled with the hope of a brighter future, free from tyranny. The battles that followed weren't just fights between people, they were huge fights between giants. Gods came down from the sky, their powers shaking the earth. It was a time when humans and gods fought together, their lives connected. Imagine the sound of swords hitting each other and the roars of magical creatures. Picture the ground shaking because of giant beings. On one side were the Shang forces, helped by Daji's evil magic and monster friends. On the other side were the Zhou heroes, fighting for good and helped by the kind gods. Who would win and control China? It all depended on bravery, sacrifice, and luck. The war changed at the Battle of Muye. It was a huge fight that people would remember forever. The Zhou army, led by Jifei and his amazing friends, fought like a powerful storm. Jifa, the Shang army, was sad and their friends left them. They lost. Even Daji's dark magic couldn't beat the Zhou army and the gods who were helping us. In the end, King Zhou was all alone and died. The once powerful Shang dynasty, ruined by meanness and cruelty, was finally over. After the Shang dynasty ended, a significant transformation began to unfold in ancient China. The Zhou dynasty emerged, ushering in a new era marked by profound changes in governance, culture, and societal values. This period was characterized by the establishment of a feudal system which brought about a more structured and hierarchical society. One of the most enduring legacies of this time is the story of Fengshen Bang, also known as the Investiture of the Gods. This epic tale, passed down through generations, serves as a moral compass illustrating the corrupting influence of power and the eternal struggle between good and evil. Through its vivid characters and dramatic events, Fengshen Bang emphasizes the importance of fairness, justice, and moral integrity. It teaches that true leadership is not about wielding power for personal gain, but about serving the greater good and upholding ethical principles. The story's significance extends beyond its thrilling narrative. It is a rich source of cultural wisdom, offering insights into the values and beliefs that shaped ancient Chinese society. The lessons of Fengshen Bang continue to resonate, reminding us of the timeless nature of these moral teachings. In addition to its moral lessons, Fengshen Bang explores themes of destiny and the interconnectedness of humans and the divine. It portrays a world where gods and mortals interact, influencing each other's fates and destinies. This interplay highlights the belief in a higher order and the idea that our actions have far-reaching consequences. The spiritual dimension of Fengshen Bang is deeply rooted in Chinese religious and philosophical traditions. It reflects the ancient Chinese worldview, where the divine and the mortal realms are intertwined, and where moral conduct is seen as a reflection of cosmic harmony. While some historians debate the historical accuracy of the events depicted in Fengshen Bang, there is no denying its cultural impact. The story has been a source of inspiration for countless artists, writers, and performers, who have drawn upon its rich tapestry of characters and themes to create new works of art. From traditional Chinese paintings and sculptures to modern adaptations in literature and theatre, Fengshen Bang continues to inspire and captivate audiences. Its influence can be seen in various forms of artistic expression, each adding new layers of meaning to the ancient tale. The enduring appeal of Fengshen Bang lies in its ability to convey universal themes through the lens of Chinese culture. It bridges the past and the present, connecting contemporary audiences with the rich heritage of ancient China. Through its timeless stories, Fengshen Bang keeps the legends of the gods and kings of the Shang dynasty alive, ensuring that their legacy continues to inspire and educate future generations. In this way, the story serves as a cultural touchstone, preserving the moral and historical lessons of ancient China for all to learn and appreciate.